And welcome back. In our last episode, we travelled to southwest France through Spain. We had a stopover at a lovely rural hotel where we enjoyed a marvellous authentic Spanish meal and a well-deserved rest overnight. On arrival in France, we settled into our house set, caught up once again with Brian, the barn cat, and the chickens, and we felt instantly at home. Our hosts got away on time for their cruise, and we prepared ourselves for our adventure to come and exploring the region once again. And good morning from southwest France. Brian, the barn cat, is happily at home chasing mice. He had one cornered in the living room this morning. The chooks have been fed and watered, and they're preparing themselves to lay out breakfast for tomorrow morning, which may end up being poached eggs or scrambled eggs or fried eggs. We're not sure yet. Hold on a second. It looks like we've got a baby bird on the road. Come on, into the grass. Okay, you stay there, all right? Looks like someone had fallen out of their nest, so we just got him off to the side of the road. Hopefully he doesn't get squished and his mum comes back to get him. With all the animals happily at home, we're going to head out and explore some of the villages in the area. As we mentioned in the last video, this is our third set in the area. And every time we go out, we find somewhere new to explore and to see. We wanted to say thank you, a big thank you to all our subscribers. We've now got 150 subscribers. We've had 30,000 views of our videos. We had no idea the channel would do so well, and we're really chuffed. Thank you very much. For those of you who haven't subscribed, we'd love you to press the subscribe button and the like button because it helps the algorithm. Anywho, we're out to explore southwest France and some villages. Come and join us. We had no idea this place even existed until a few days ago, and now we're standing in front of one of the most impressive castles we've seen in France. From the air, you can really see why they built it here. If you're going to build a castle, sticking it on top of a giant rock seems like a pretty good start. The little village below has been living in the shadow of this castle for centuries. These days it's a peaceful rural village and of course tourism. But back in the medieval times, this valley sat an important route between regions, making it a valuable place to defend. The original fortress was built around the 11th century, which means people have been looking up at this hilltop stronghold for nearly 1,000 years. What I find amazing is that while kingdoms have come and gone, the village is still here and the castle is still standing guard above it. After exploring the castle, we've made our way to Monflanquin, one of the most beautiful towns in southwest France. Built in 1256, this hilltop town was created as a planned medieval settlement, and more than 750 years later, it's still remarkably intact. One thing that immediately stands out in Monflanquin is the central square, surrounded by elegant stone arcades. This was the beating heart of the town, where traders, farmers and travellers gathered centuries ago. Today it's a lot quieter, but you can still imagine the buzz of market day back in medieval times. From the air, you really get a sense of how carefully Monflanquin was designed. Unlike towns that grew organically over centuries, the town was laid out in a grid pattern. Looking down from the drone, those straight streets and neat blocks are still clearly visible today. This is Monpazier, one of the best preserved medieval towns in France. It built in 1284. Monpazier was designed from the ground up, with its neat grid of streets still almost exactly as they were over 700 years ago. As we wander through these stone-lined streets, it's easy to imagine life here in the Middle Ages, although today's visitors are carrying cameras instead of swords. At the heart of the town is the central market square, where traders have gathered beneath these arcades for centuries. One of the things I love about this place is that it doesn't feel frozen in time. It's full of history, but it's still a living village. From above, you can really appreciate the town's remarkable layout. It's time to leave this beautiful village and head to our next stop, a majestic castle. Rising above the rolling countryside is Château de Biron, one of the largest and most impressive castles in the Dordogne. For more than 8 centuries, it was the seat of the powerful Biron family, surviving wars, sieges, and centuries of change. As each generation left its mark, the fortress evolved from a medieval stronghold into a grand Renaissance residence, creating the remarkable castle we see today.
hope you enjoyed the medieval village tour. As you can see, it's a beautiful area, and every time we go out, we find something new to explore. As you heard in our last video, this is our third sit in Cazideroque. Thank you again, Alison and Alan, for trusting us with your house. If you happen to be interested in house and pet sitting, make a comment below in the comments, and we're happy to cover any topics that you may have. This is our 45th sit. All of them have been pretty wonderful. So again, if you've got any interest in house and pet sitting, comment below and we'll answer your questions. After here, we head across to the UK, visiting friends down south in the UK, then up to Scotland. Again, if you want to follow our journeys, hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps the algorithm, and we'll see you on our next journey.
Ouch! You're going to help me edit, are you? That's a mouse.